Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mod 6. Today, we get ourselves a rat. Not just any rat, an Accele-Rat. And an RFTools builder to start digging out the building dimension. As you can see behind me. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so today we are going to do rats today, because there is one particular item a rat does produce, or what you can give to a rat, and it will make machines run faster. And this thing is now called I think it was like an Accele-Rat-or. It is where... Jeez, this thing, there it is. Here we go. So the rat upgrade tick Accele-Rat-or. Rat will increase tick speed of any block it stands on, over, under, includes crops and machines. So, I've gathered up a bunch of rats here, and with these rats we need to tame them, and to tame them we of course need to make cheese. And cheese is made by putting milk inside a cauldron for 7 seconds to make a block of cheese. So we need to get ourselves a couple of cauldrons, so if I just grab some iron, and just make about 6 of them. Let's grab ourselves some buckets. And I want to go over here to where I've set up a couple of cows and sheep. I literally just grab these. I don't know where I'm going to put actual animals just yet, but just because we need this here, I decided just to put them here. So I want to milk the cows, and then we can put the milk inside a cauldron, and you get the achievement curdling time. So this will now produce cheese, as you can see, nice and easy. And then we can turn this cheese into cheese. And I just need to repeat this over and over again until I have enough cheese to tame a couple of rats. Alright, 56 cheese should be enough to allow us to tame one rat. So I want to tame one of them. So if we grab ourselves a mob imprisonment tool, and just take one. I know he's still connected to a lead, but the lead should break if I go far enough away. And no better place to do it but inside our house so he can't escape. Here we go, the lead broke. Alright, cheese. And now we just have to make him eat a bunch of it. You can see every time he finishes one, they got black smoke. And eventually they should turn to hearts. Hey, there we go. An unlikely alliance. So now that we have a pet rat, we can tell him to stay here, which he will. But to obtain this rat accelerator item, so if we go to rats again, and if we look at the rat accelerator, we need tangled rat tails. To get this, we need to make a rat king. And to get a rat king, you right click a rat with a ball of filth. Now to obtain a ball of filth, of course you need to make filth, which is compressed garbage, which comes from garbage piles, which you get by throwing random items into a trash can, which is from the Rats mod. This guy right here. So using this trash can, we can just put it there, and we have a bunch of just cobblestone, so we can actually just dump the cobblestone into that bin and just obtain a load of garbage, which we can then turn into compressed garbage to make filth, and then a filth ball. So we just hold right click and it will just fill up the thing like it would with a composter, and then it'll just create a garbage pile. So we need a bunch of this. We've gone through an inventory full of cobblestone now, so we should be able to turn this garbage into compressed garbage, which will make 23, and then this make 2. Oh god, there's nowhere near enough. I'm going to have to set up a automated system. Right, so what we need is an exporter. Grab ourselves an export cable. We're going to need more cable, so just grab some of this. And we're also going to need a detector. Is it called a detector? Yes. This guy right here from Refined Storage. Now this guy will allow us to read an inventory status of our system, and when there is a certain amount of items above or below, it could send out a redstone signal letting the system know to stop exporting. So say if we get on top of this, put an export on top, and run it over. Now if we grab ourselves some cobblestone and put it in here, it will now start exporting cobblestone into the trash can, creating filth, or creating garbage. So what we can do then is, if we want it to not use up all the cobblestone in the system, we come in here and tell it, cobblestone, turn on a redstone signal when it reaches, let's say, 3000. So this one will emit a redstone signal when under the amount. And if we come in here, tell this guy to only work without a redstone signal. So when this thing reads that the system only has less than 3000 cobblestone left, it will send out a redstone signal, ultimately stopping it from exporting anymore. And we can also speed it up by adding some speed upgrades into it. Just need a bit more. I want to use the speed upgrades to also make a stack upgrade, because a stack upgrade will also help this thing go quicker. There we go. So all that's left now to do is set up a hopper around it so that it will pick up all the items that it drops. Just like that. And then we can have that specified export into a chest or import into our system. So this will pull the garbage piles out of that, ultimately putting it back into the system, and boom, we're good. So while that's making a load of garbage, you might have noticed I have an enchantment book in my inventory, and it's capturing. And you might have heard the noisiness of all the villagers I have down here. I didn't show this off in the last episode, but I did set up a couple of villagers down here. And each one has, I think it's a master on all of them. Yes, so this guy is growth. The whole reason I set him up here, because I wanted to make growth hose for our Inferium farm. So I managed to get growth tree on this guy. He's got other things which we don't have interest in. And then this guy had capturing 5 books. Now we could make capturing 6. So if we wanted to, we could get another like sword, just make a couple of wooden swords. Yeah, 4. And then just grab a book and some emeralds. There we go. And this guy sells 1 for 1, so we'll just make a couple of capturing books. There we go. And then just put them on our swords. Like that. Oh, I think I just accidentally doubled the sword. But anyway, so we can put 2 capturing to make capturing 6. And we just need a couple more wooden swords. So this way is how you get like super high enchantments on stuff. So this is a capturing 6. The 2 of these here, capturing 6 again. Now it makes a capturing 7. And I have to do this a couple more times. And then we'll eventually be able to make a really powerful capturing, which nearly guarantee us a spawn egg from mobs, which I'll show you in a minute if we can actually get one from killing a mob. Okay, by the looks of it, capturing 7 is the highest. So we just come in here, take the enchantments off, and just put them away, and then we can now enchant our sword with capturing 7. Perfect. So it is nighttime. So if we, let's see, if we go out and get ourselves, I would want to kill some rats, because if we can get a rat spawn egg, that could be very handy on getting infinite rats for later on. So you can see, if we just kill these guys, we have a high chance of them dropping their spawn egg. I'm not sure if looting also affects the chance of getting the spawn egg. Alright, as you just saw, we have a spawn egg. So this way, if anything we kill, we'll have a chance of dropping its spawn egg, no matter what the mob is. Be it a zombie, which seems to be up here. I can see zombies on my minimap, I don't know where they are though. I kind of want to test killing a rat. No, we didn't get any spawn egg. I don't want to waste them, because rats seem to be somewhat rare to come across right now, because the plague doctor is not showing up as often. Oh yeah, our bees since last episode have been going mad. As you remember, we have a tier 2 apiary And I may have just filled the entire thing with random bees. And as you can see, we've got a wither bee. I set up a couple of extra bees in here. As you can see, there's a block of netherite right there. We've got a nether bee, or a wither bee, and a netherite bee. As you can see, there he is. And what that's producing for us is, if we look up star, we've got 6 nether stars just from our bee. And because of the 6 nether stars, we can upgrade the apiaries, which I have gone ahead and made a bunch of them. So if we wanted to, we could actually upgrade the tier 2 apiaries into a tier 3, and then almost get a tier 4, which then this little thing will be overpowered. And we can set up multiple in all these stalls, but that's for later on. And also, if we look at comb, we've got a lot of comb, and I've already burnt through a couple thousand making those apiaries. So you can see how well those bees are producing. I've stopped the production of the comb because I did want to build it up so I could create these hives. Alright, as you can see, we have now 300 garbage. And we just combine it then with this, makes balls of filth. We're still kind of short. We need 3 more filth. So we're almost there. Okay, we have got ourselves a ball of filth. That took a long time, but as you can see, the detector has sent a redstone signal, ultimately stopping the thing from producing any more garbage. As you can see, there's still a lot more garbage because it was producing quite fast. But all that's left to do now is to grab ourselves a mob imprisonment tool and pick up a rat and then go kill it. So I'll take you, and let's go somewhere where we're not going to like get lost or anything. Because I do actually, the thing about the king rat, or the rat king, he does produce extra rats. So I think he will be a good thing to hold on to just for a moment, because he will allow us to make more rats than what we have. Ultimately, we could use the garbage piles we are producing to spawn or make rats appear. But I think if we just spawn them in this hole, this should be good enough so that he won't be able to escape. So, a rat. Right click with this. I need to break him out. As you can see, he is literally throwing rats at us. Which is what I... Oh, is that rat attacking? I didn't mean to pick up the Rat King. He's not throwing any more rats at us. Okay, well he's after producing a lot more rats. So I'm wondering, can I kill these rats and it'll spawn more? I'm kind of hoping I can get a spawn egg from killing these rats. Anything? No. Do I have to... He's going to end up killing himself. Okay, I guess he's not going to do it. But there we go. Tangled rat tails. Which sounds disgusting. But now, with these, if we come back over to our house, and we need to make rat upgrades, which require a good bit of diamonds, but that's not that big of an issue for us. We need this base upgrade, which is just diamond and cheese, no problem, just make a bunch of them. And now we want to make the accelerator, which for some reason does not want to read the clocks that I have in my system already. But there we go, a rat accelerator, which we can give this guy. And so this thing takes about 30 seconds to grow. We take this guy. You have to punch the air to... There we go. Can I fit him in here? Would he go in? Yes. Look how fast it's going now. It's like every... So this rat is speeding up the process of this thing growing. And the best part is, you can stack multiple rats on a block to increase the speed. So if I wanted to, if we come outside and come over to our farm here, right here. So say the harvester, boom. Now the harvester will work faster, even though it has been nerfed. As you can see, it is harvesting faster. I can also give the rat the hash that the Rat King dropped. And I brought the rat over into the factory here because I thought he might be able to like increase the speed of our latex. But unfortunately, the latex is not being produced right now because we're out of this. But as you can see, this guy now is working way faster. And you can see this thing is pulsating way quicker. So I really want to get more of these rats with these rat accelerators. Because the only thing is getting these entangled tails is the only problem. And our thing, as you saw, is ran out of cobblestone. Now I could set it up to start using stone. But I want to set up a quarry. So the easiest quarry for us to do is a refined storage quarry. Not refined storage, an RFTools thing, which is a builder. So the builder is not actually that expensive. Well, it is with all the modding, but one thing we've noticed from the builder in our stream world is all the modding is all over the building or the mining dimension. So if we look at all the mods and we get ourselves a telepad, which is this guy here, we just need a bit more oldemodium nuggets. There we go. Telepad, we only need one. We will be using a second one in the nether in the future for getting into fire and ice, or ice and fire. But all we need is a telepad. We need a shape card. So if we look up card, we want a clearing quarry. So if we look up quarry, or a clearing, what? Oh, this guy. Okay, so we need a diamond pickaxe. We need a shape card. And we're also going to need a shovel. There we go. This will make a quarry. And we want a clearing quarry. There we go. So this guy, if we shift, why can't I open this? I must be only able to open it after I've defined an area. So we need to figure out where we're going to put this telepad. Probably around here? Where do I want to put this telepad? This is also a place I've been working on, which is also a secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but this is an area I'm digging out so that we can start Botania. I kind of thought that maybe what we'll do is we'll come down underground. I still want to decorate this whole place out, getting ready for Botania, but we'll be doing that very soon. So I wanted to get that ready. As for this telepad, maybe over here next to the portal might be a good idea. Like if I just put it right here. And here we are, oldemodium mining dimension. And if you ever needed Botania flowers, here's the place to go. And there's also waystones here. So if you want a place to get waystones, come here. But this is not why we're here. Where's our telepad gone? I've already lost it. There it is. What I want to do is grab our builder and probably roughly here, put it down. And I want to not install, but shift right click. And then, actually wait, no. F3 and G. I want to read the borders. Or the chunk borders. So I want to put this thing here. Shift right click, first corner. And then just go this way for a bit. Probably to the edge of these trees here. So roughly here. And now I need to dig all the way down to bedrock. Alright, we're at bedrock. And right click. Right click? Did it? Oh, hang on. I need to reset the coordinates. Alright, now with the first corner selected, if we come down here, select it, now go all the way back up and over to the builder. And one thing before we install this card, I need to... Oh god, it's calculating all the blocks. How many blocks is that? 1.8 million blocks. We want to void everything but cobblestone. Only for a bit though, because I don't want to like fill our entire system up with storage, even though it could handle it. But anyway, we need to install it, and I forgot to get it a plug. Alright, now that I've got myself a point, attach point, select our network, and now this should fill up, and I forgot to grab a lever. Alright, now that I have a lever, I can put this here, this on top, and go. Now this will start mining out everything. As you can see, it's doing the current level, and if we wanted to, we could also turn on display mode, but it's not going to show us anything because we're digging down. But now this thing is going to fill our inventory up with junk. Am I doing... You know what? I have the wrong quarry on. I have the wrong thing. I have the wrong bloody card. This is a clearing quarry which actually voids everything. Am I right? Yep, we were not gathering any of the stuff that it was producing. Okay, yeah, so my mistake. It was actually just a regular quarry card, and as you can see, it retained... I think it's information, did it? I might just need to quickly reset it. There we go. So we got our card installed, and let's go. And now you can see it filling up with stuff. So we have things extracting extremely fast, but because now it's only extracting cobblestone, everything is going to start building up. So I want to quickly chunk load this. Am I chunk loading the right one? Alright, now this is chunk loaded. So we need to head back and come over to our factory. Actually, not into our factory, but underneath our house. Into the basement. But as you can see, this thing is going to start flying up with garbage piles because, well, it's going to be full of cobblestone. But now we need another import. A couple of imports, actually. Now I've added imports on the whole way around. So I just need to connect all the faces and add speed and stack upgrades. Alright, we've got a bunch of stack upgrades now. So 1 stack upgrade and 3 speed upgrades on every single one of these points so that it will extract faster. And hopefully that should be able to keep up with our demand of emptying this chest. It does look like it might be keeping up. If we have to, we'll move this and add another one on the side. But as far as I can tell, it is keeping up. Okay, I was wrong again. I was right the first time. The shape card was meant to be a clearing quarry. The other quarry just replaced everything with dirt. So I now have to think digging it all out again. But as you can see what I was on about, all the modium seems to just be everywhere in this dimension. So like, the only issue is that it doesn't mine it. Now I don't know if that will be fixed in the future. But as you can see, we can now just come here and mine all the modium out of the hole that this thing is making. I've also gone ahead and put the rat on top of the RF builder, which will make it so it will dig everything out way quicker. Now this thing shows that it has 900,000 RF. But the other thing here says otherwise. So I don't know. Our power usage is very bad at the moment. It still seems to be picking up dirt, even though I have told it to void dirt. So I need to be careful on our system using up all our storage on dirt. Is the dirt good number? It is going up. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on that. Either bin it or do something else with it. So I'm going to end there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know we didn't do too much today, but we did get a pet rat and an RF builder. So yeah. So hit that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. And I also do stream this mod pack over on Twitch as well, so the link is down in the description. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed.